So you've got some serious skills with the clippers, a passion for that perfect fade, and you're thinking about being your own boss, huh? Well, turning that dream into a real deal business is kind of like playing a video game. There are levels to beat, quests to complete, and a rule book you gotta know. Let's break down how to open your very own barbershop. See, this isn't just about being an amazing barber, it's about becoming a business owner. This right here is your challenge. You've got to learn the rules of the game before you can even think about winning. So, what do you say? Ready to play? Let's jump in. Every great adventure has a first step, right? A key that unlocks everything else. In the world of barbering, that key is what we're gonna call the golden ticket. And this is, without a doubt, the most important rule of all. You can have the coolest chairs, the best equipment, the sharpest scissors, but none of that matters if you don't have a license to operate. It is completely non-negotiable. This is your official permission slip to even exist as a business. Now, who makes all these rules? Well, meet the game masters. You've got the board, which is the Barber's Board, and the Department of Business and Professional Regulation. Think of them as the ones who write the official rule book to make sure every shop is safe and clean for you and your customers. To play, you've got to play by their rules. All right, so your first real mission isn't picking out a cool sign or hiring your buddies. Nope, it's the paperwork quest. I know, it sounds kind of boring, but this is where you officially tell the game masters, hey, I want to play. It's as simple and direct as that. You have to fill out the official forms they give you. This is how you formally ask for permission to open your doors. There are no shortcuts, no secret handshakes. It all starts with that application. So what's actually in this application? Think of it like your starter pack for this quest. You've got the official form, of course. Then you'll need to give them some info about your shop. And finally, you got to pay the application fee. You need all three of these items to move on. Once that paperwork is submitted, boom, you've unlocked the next level. And let me tell you, this is a big one. This is where things get real, and you've got to prove your shop is ready for prime time. Welcome to the inspection level. That's right. The department, one of our game masters, might just send someone out to physically check out your space. They're making sure your shop isn't just a cool idea on paper, but a real place that meets all their rules for safety and sanitation. Here's the entire level, broken down into 3 simple steps. First, they do the investigation. Second, you get your results. It's either a pass or a fail. And third, if you pass, you move on to the final prize, getting that license. It's a straight shot, but you have to clear each step to win. Okay, this is the question that probably keeps a lot of people up at night, right? What if you put in all this effort, all this money, and you fail the inspection? Is it game over? No way. It is absolutely not game over. If you pass, you level up, you pay the final fee, and that license is yours. But if you don't pass, the department actually helps you out. They'll send you a list of exactly what you need to fix, so it's not really a failure, it's more like a to-do list. You fix the problems, and you get to reapply. And when you do pass, whether it's on your first try or your second, that's it. You did it. You get that license, and you have officially conquered this super important level of the game. But listen, getting the license isn't the end. It's more like finishing the tutorial and starting the main campaign. Now you have to actually keep it. The game continues. First thing you have to know, this license is yours and only yours. You can't just sell it or hand it off to someone else if you decide to close up shop. It is tied directly to you, the original licensee. Okay, so what happens if your business is blowing up and you want to move to a bigger, better spot? Can you just pack up your clippers and go? Not quite that simple. If you want to transfer your license to a new location, you've got to complete a little mini quest. The new spot has to get inspected and approved by the department, and then you pay a transfer fee. It's basically like a mini version of that first inspection level, all over again. And how much is that transfer fee going to set you back? Well, according to the statute, it's $125. It's a specific cost you need to plan for if you're thinking about moving your shop. Another thing, your license has an expiration date. You have to renew it. The Barber's Board sets all the rules for how and when you need to get this done, so you really have to stay on top of their announcements. And here's a huge pro tip for you. Do not be late with your renewal. If you miss that deadline, the board can slap you with penalty fees. It's such an easy mistake to avoid, so just go ahead and mark it on your calendar now. Oh, and remember that whole inspection level? Well, it's not always a one-and-done deal. The law actually allows the board to do periodic inspections of all licensed shops to make sure everyone is still playing by the rules. So you've got to be ready for a pop quiz at any time. All right, you have beaten all the levels, you've got your license, and you're keeping it up to date. There's just one last thing you have to do. It's time to show off all your hard work. And here it is, your final ongoing quest. The law says you have to display your shop license and the license of every single barber working there. And not just anywhere, somewhere obvious where your customers can easily see it. It's a symbol of trust, of professionalism. You earned it, so make sure you display it proudly. So there you have it. That is the core rule book for getting your barbershop off the ground. It's a series of clear steps, challenges, and rules you have to follow. You know the path from just dreaming about it to becoming a licensed pro. So the only question left is, are you ready to press start?